So, according to Dan Graziano, the Commanders are looking to add a wide receiver of huge stature at the trade deadline. Do you think it's true? Do you think it's cap? Let's talk about it. Like, comment, subscribe. I know I'm a little late on this news and this rumor, but yeah, my fault, y'all. But yeah, let's get right to it. What's going on, y'all, man? Welcome back to the PSN Commanders Network. Your boy Tonka, a tech. I'm back with another video. If I get to a great golf, I'll go hard. Sorry, now God's up indoors. And pay wins for being the Lord's name permit today's video. Here we're at the Washington Commanders. If I get too far into it, though, let's get a quick verse of the day, and then we'll get right into today's content. I had the verse pulled up right here. This is from Luke 12:40. It said, "You must be ready, for the Son of Man will come at an hour when you do not expect him." So we all gotta be ready for the Lord to come back, man. I know we're in some crazy times right now, so it's even more expected he's going to be coming sooner than anyone expects. But it's got to be ready, man. Got to be ready spiritually, mentally, and physically. Let's get right into today's content. So, according to Dan Graziano, the Commanders are looking to add a wide receiver of pretty good stature at the deadline. So, guys like could be available like Christian Kirk, DeAndre Hopkins, maybe, also Deontay Johnson, Davante Adams, those guys, T. Higgins maybe as well, depending on how the Bengals season goes. And the question is, do you think we're going to add one of these guys at the deadline? I say no. So I don't think we have a good enough record to be trying to go do that. Only Adam Peters doing that if we're good. Like we're 6-3, 7-2, something like that. 6-1, maybe 5-4. Like playoffs year one. Sure, why not? You know what I'm saying? But I think Adam Peters is so forward thinking right now. He's not thinking about today. He's thinking about 2025, 2026. He's thinking about the future of the team. So he might not be subscribed to make a move like this right now. Now, maybe if it's a bargain, like we can get Deontay Johnson like a 6th round pick or something, I think he'll subscribe to that. Possibly if you can get DeAndre Hopkins for like a 5th, I doubt you get that because DeAndre Hopkins is still pretty productive. Christian Kirk for like a 4th, maybe. Something that's a possibility. But Christian Kirk hasn't been producing. So it's hard to trade for a guy that hasn't produced anything this year specifically. We know what he can do in Cliff Kingsbury's offense. We've seen it in Arizona. So I might go off that. You might get Christian Kirk for a 6th rounder or 6th, 7th round swap or something like that. Probably not, but some of that ilk I think can get done. But like getting Tay Adams, nah, I don't see it. You can probably take a 1st round pick. If not a 2 and maybe Terry McLaurin. And he's older than Terry in football years and in life. So are you gonna really do that for a 31-year-old receiver? Knowing you're not gonna win right now? Probably not. Maybe in the offseason. Maybe, If we get it in together, so we just missing a receiver. Let's go get Davante Adams and trade 2026 draft capital. Yeah, I can see that. But right now, in trade deadline right now, hell no. I think we'll probably be more sellers than buyers at the deadline. I think we'll sell guys like Jamin Davis for a 7th round, 6th round swap. Sell Derek Forrest for a 6th, 7th round swap. Something like that. Swap of picks. I don't really see I don't see us getting a pick for these guys. You might get a 6 for Derek Forrest. Maybe. They might see that 2022 tape say, ooh, I give a 6th rounder for that. I give a 7th rounder for that. Maybe. It might saw the 4 interceptions in 2022. So, yeah, we can subscribe to Derek Forrest. I think we need to take a look at him over Jeremy Chin right now anyway, though. So I wouldn't even move Derek Forrest right now. I would probably hold on to him. But I would try to get rid of Jamin Davis for a pick swap. Even maybe the one, two Alabama defenders. Maybe one John or Deron. Might move one of them at the deadline. I think we'll be sellers at the deadline. More than buyers. Maybe a guy at a team that needs a backup quarterback. You might trade Marcus Mariota for 7 for something, 6. And I'm not going to do it. JD5 gets hurt. It is what it is. Season's over anyway because Marcus Mariota stinks. So he ain't going to come in here and save our day. He stinks. So no. I just trade him somewhere else. I get my draft pick, move on. So I think we're more likely going to be sellers at the deadline than buyers. But if we were buyers for wide receiver, I think Deontay Johnson is more of a target. I don't think we're going to get a Davante Adams. T. Higgins is going to be a free agent next year. Why would I trade for T. Higgins right now? And then extend him right now. No. I just pay for him in the offseason. It might cost you more money, but you still trade your draft picks. You need these draft picks. We have holes on this roster. I don't think wide receiver is a big hole, honestly. I like Noah Brown. If we just give Terry the ball more, we'll be fine. So get Terry the ball more. I think Noah Brown's a nice compliment to Terry McLaurin. Is he a legit wide receiver 2 in this league? More like a wide receiver 3, if I'm going to be honest with you. A high-end wide receiver 4, low-end wide receiver 3. But he's a number 2 in this offense. So get Terry the ball more. Get Noah Brown more involved. I like to see more Luke McCaffrey involvement. And then I'll be able to kind of evaluate the wide receiver position a lot better. Because Luke McCaffrey's getting separation. He's not getting the ball. So maybe he gets the ball more, and then we can talk about it. But as of right now, I don't think we're trading for no wide receiver at the deadline. And if it is not, it's not Tay Adams. Could be DeAndre Hopkins. Maybe. That's a huge maybe. And is D-Hop going to take us to the playoffs? Probably not. So what we trade for D-Hop for? At what, 32 years old? How old is D-Hop? D-Hop up there in age. I know D-Hop's definitely up there in age. He's definitely up there in age. DeAndre Hopkins. Let's see how old he is. He's 32 years old. He's turned 32 in June. So next year he'll be he'll still be he'll be going to age 33 next year. So that being said, I just don't see us trading for a dude like that, honestly speaking. So I don't really see D-Hop. I don't see us trading for D-Hop / Nuke. I don't see us trading for Nuke Hopkins. I don't see us trading for Tay Adams. They're just older and we're not looking to win right now. So it doesn't make any sense to do that. If we were looking to win right now, we would have kept guys like Cameron Curl and Curtis Samuel. We're not looking to win right now, obviously. What else? Who else? Deontay Johnson's a possibility, I think. Christian Kirk is my number 1 possibility because I don't think he'll take a lot of draft capital. And he knows Cliff's offense, and he can immediately take the slot receiver position and run with it while Luke McCaffrey is still developing. So that's my number 1, right? He could be an upgrade with Jahan Dotson. Because we've seen Christian Kirk have 800, 900 yard years with Cliff Kingsbury. So I think that would be a nice compliment. And Cliff will probably be here for a couple of years. So I think that's probably the best fit. I know everybody, we need a taller receiver. Just go get T. Higgins next year. If you want to revamp the wide receiver position, fine. Go get T. Higgins in free agency and trade for Christian Kirk. And you accept Terry McLaurin. Have fun. But I don't think we're going to do all of that. It's going to be one or the other. And they trade for Christian Kirk, that means they're not getting T. Higgins. If they don't trade for Christian Kirk, that means they're going to get T. Higgins in the offseason. That's how I see it. But as of right now, I don't see a wide receiver being added to trade deadline unless it is Christian Kirk. Someone that's not going to cost you a lot of draft capital. Maybe Deontay Johnson, but I don't see Tay Adams. I don't see T. Higgins. I don't see Nuke Hopkins. Sorry, y'all. I think it's cap. Don't get mad at me. I just think it's not going to happen. That's going to do it for today's video. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. You guys think in the comment section down below. And I'll catch you on the next one, man. Taylor to DC. Not gonna happen. Peace.